I'd like to begin by congratulating Brock and all the nominees on this wonderful honor tonight. I knew from the beginning that Brock was special. I was actually coaching in Germany at the time that I started to recruit him in 2000, 2001. And I had to rely on email because at that time there was no Skype and there was no FaceTime or anything like that. So I still remember brockandroll5@hotmail.com. I would write Brock and Roll these very serious emails about why he had to come to Red Deer College and everything that we had to offer. And I remember one of his replies. It went like this: went for lunch with Greg Ryan, University of Calgary coach. He had the clubhouse. I had a Caesar salad. Not sure what I'm doing next year. So I don't know if you remember that email, Brock, but now that you're recruiting for U of A, I want you to know how it is to recruit 17-year-olds. All right? So, well, the lunches weren't that good, and Brock decided to come to Red Deer College. And within actually 2 days, I had 3 other recruits off the provincial team come. They all wanted to play with Brock. And again, I think it was because of his special leadership. But some of the attributes that I think he has, or I know that he has, one, he's bright, and I think you can understand that by his undergraduate degree in commerce, and he has a master's in coaching science. He's also extremely passionate and competitive. I don't know how many of you had the opportunity to see him play. I loved having him on my team. I knew he would play every point with conviction and complete determination. I also had the opportunity to coach against Brock when he was at U of A, and then about 6 years later, I was coaching back in Germany, and Brock was playing in Germany, and I can tell you in all honesty, I didn't like him nearly as much that year as what I did a lot of the other years. That was only for a short period of time. I came to appreciate his passion and his perseverance after the season was over again. So, but anyways, that was always a major attribute, I thought. Leadership. Brock is also a person who led by example, but he also took charge. I remember one year, I found out years later that while Brock was at Red Deer College, him and Aaron Shula were going to residence and taking one of our less academic players to the library a couple times a week. This wasn't at my request, and I guarantee it wasn't at Mac's request either. But they understood the importance of an education and keeping everybody eligible, and they were not going to let a player hurt our chances of actually becoming a national champion. Emotional intelligence. Brock gets people. He's not just a jock who all he thinks about is sport. For those of you who don't know, he plays in a band. He fits very well with all of the art people. He's also academic. He can talk to athletes, and he generally enjoys people and is very interested in their lives, and I think that's one of his strongest attributes. Congratulations, Brock, on this much-deserved award, and I'm sure we're just at the cusp of seeing what you're going to do now. So,
thank you so much, Keith, for that very kind, warm welcome. I just want to say a few thank yous. It's an incredible honor to be up on the stage today. As Keith mentioned, I've moved on to coaching, and I actually just want to take the opportunity to thank my wife for her unwavering support of my, I guess, the beginning of my coaching career, the balance she brings to our household with our new daughter, and just for her kind heart. It's incredible what we get to do as coaches, and there's a lot of people that bolster what we're able to do, so thank you. My mom and dad made it down. I'd like to thank them as well. I broke a lot of stuff in our house growing up. Mirrors, windows, dents in walls, and it was because they supported me doing all my extra contacts at home, and my mom would toss me balls from the stairs, and I would set my 500 contacts a day. And that support turned into them traveling me around the world with volleyball to Germany, as Keith mentioned, to France, to Iran, to Turkey. So thanks, Mom and Dad. I couldn't have done it without you. When I was 17, we had a speaker out at our provincial team, and he said to us, the difference between who you are now and who you are in 5 years are the books you'll read and the people you meet. And I'd like to thank 2 people that made a massive difference in my life in those next 5 years. Keith, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to to play at Red Deer College, to let me put on the uniform of such a storied institution, and for believing in me. You really set the foundation for what I went on to do with volleyball. Aaron Shula, who's now has been for a while the RDC head coach, I'd like to thank you for the leadership you gave to me while you were the captain of our teams there, the lifelong friendship, and just what you taught me, what was important to do as a volleyball player on the court and as a person off the court. As I went on playing volleyball for the rest of my career, and as I coach, I still hear Keith and Aaron, their voices in my head when I'm making decisions. I was very lucky to be part of the Red Deer College Kings through the middle stages of an incredible championship run, and it was really special for me. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity that I got to be part of such an incredible group of guys, and it was an incredible group of guys, and I couldn't have had the success I had individually or get the opportunities I got later in life without those guys, or without people like Al Furchuk or Ron Woodward, who really bolstered what our program was able to do. So thank you to all those people as well. Thank you to CCAA and ACAC and WestJet for putting on this event and letting us all take a trip down memory lane, and congratulations to all the other inductees. Thank you very much.